remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy. What the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn the track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life, my wrongs, my rights, my kids and wife. Life's a gamble, I'm pitching dice. Bob Barker grind, looking for the right price. Stuck in the trap for the cheese like mice. Lance Armstrong.
It's Armstrong flow, ride beats like bikes. And I'm all about a check like nights. Tonight, info guys with me gotta write the check twice. Yes. See how I did that? Only real freestylers can do that. But welcome to another episode of the PMP Show. I didn't. Yeah, whatever. But my partner, our brother from another mother, is enjoying his vacation time out of town. But I'm gonna keep it moving for the squad as usual, because we got to keep it rolling. Like, I look back on the amount of hits, like Info Guy, like we got over like 200 and something episodes. Like, people say I be like, yo, they be asking where to look us up at. I be like, yo, just type in PMP, and then half of them said by the time they get finished typing them 3 letters in a row, automatically PMP Show Facebook, PMP Show Instagram, PMP Show YouTube, skits and all that. So shout out to like us keep pushing, like even not making a bag, we pushing. So round of applause for that part right there.
Round of applause for that. All right.
Yeah,
you didn't tell me in time, but we're gonna get it in.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I'm trying to catch you off guard. But look, Info Guy is here filling in today. He's always here, so he's really not filling in. He's just like help filling the void for Z out. I don't want to give out his location because I don't want y'all. I'll let him tell y'all where he was at and what was going on when he get back. But shout out to him and the missus, as well as Vegas and the missus.
Spoiler alert, nigga. Didn't you hear me? Keep it to yourself.
Okay. I don't know if that fit, but
yeah,
shout out to you. So everybody's weekend. Do you want me to go first, or you? What's up with your weekend, Info Guy?
My weekend was normal, man. Kids about to go to school, so that's what we're preparing for. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get them kids ready. But that's about it, bro.
Yeah, being in the South, school starts mega early, you know what I'm saying? So it's like August 8th, they go back to school. That's literally like in a week and a half. So, school shopping, of course, getting back into that mode,
mine goes back August 1st.
Yeah, that's a week after. Yeah, see, so that's what I'm saying. Like, being in the South, that's how quick that shit jumps on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like right back, like, damn, it was just the summer. And then, can it be that it was all so simple then? Time be moving, though, bro. Time be moving at a rapid pace. We talk about that. But shout out to the kids going back to school. Shout out to the parents making it happen, to get the kids back to school. Yeah, for me, I guess the weekend was I had to work. And here's something I've learned in my profession is niggas die every day, B. That's just something that I'm learning, which is fact, but it's true. Like, I worked over the weekend, couple of bodies over the weekend, couple more yesterday, couple more today. And they, I think I'm numb to it, super numb to it. But yeah, say your prayers, eat your vitamins. That's all I can really say, bro. And right your wrongs. But
give you flowers before people do take that timely.
Say that again. Say that again.
Said give the flowers before.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you for translating what I was trying to say. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Definitely, you know, do what you got to do to. Yo, did you want to do the clip of some of the interview so we can, or no? I, I forgot to ask you that offline, but if you don't, that's cool. They don't know what I'm talking about, but
I don't.
sports is getting ready to come back though, huh?
I said I don't have that clip ready yet, but we
Okay,
we can get into that a little later. But go
okay.
ahead with the sports.
Yeah, sports is getting ready to come back though, and for real, I'm glad. Even though I talk shit about being brainwashed by watching TV and watching the same shit being caught up in it, I love sports, man. Like I got a guy came up to me at work was like, "Hey Jimmy, man, you because we bet on all type of sports all year, all the time, spread, me and him just go at it." So he's like, "I got this league I want you to join if you want to get in." He broke down the details and everything. I'm not gonna get specific because it was for we bet for props.
Yeah,
And so he was like, "Jimmy, yeah, I got this group and I got this group." The thing is, when you were straight up guy though, info guy, I mean, you could probably agree to this, and you could probably vouch because you probably had experiences. Like when you're a stand-up guy, like when people look at you and know what kind of person you are, like as far as character, they don't mind coming to you with with information about stuff, especially when you black. Oh, there was another picture I wanted you to throw up there, but it's all good. Where everybody's aiming a gun at the black man,
oh yeah,
but yeah, that shit was kind of deep. But it's just a lot of pressure going on. I'm starting to rant because I forgot what I was just talking about. See, this is why we're having Z here.
yeah.
Makes it.
Under the red. Nah, I mean I feel you. I get what you're saying. That is definitely like that. Somebody said they can't wait for football.
Definitely, because when football come back, that it it actually occupies a lot of your time. Like your mind is stuck on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you thinking about like you weren't like especially if you got a team. If you got a team, you are like all in. Like
Yeah,
my wife's a Steelers fan. You know what I'm saying? She always, her and her dad, they go, I just love all football. I don't really have a football team. I'm a bandwagon on football, not a sports band, not the best winning. I hate the winning team. So when it comes to sports like football, say the Chiefs, for instance, I hate the Chiefs just because they're the best. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the fan. I'm the fan of whoever they're playing at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a hater, and I have favorites. But when it comes to football, I've always liked the 49ers, Joe Montana, like for a long time. And then when that reign broke up, I never really got me a home football team because everybody in my crib was a Giants fan because I'm from New York. And I hated being with the norm. So fuck the Giants. I mean, not necessarily fuck the Giants, but you know what I mean. Like everybody, all my cousins, my homies, my brothers, my family, they go Giants. So Jets, I'd probably be a Jets fan this year because Brett Favre is over there. But yeah, shout out to football. I'm going to a game with my lady preseason. The last preseason game. I'm going to the Steelers at Atlanta, so I'm taking advantage of that. Like Atlanta tickets are cheap, so we're gonna start going to more games and playing front row action as the PMP show. I think that'll be dope. Wear our shirts and they be like, "Yo, who's these guys in the front row? Hey, that's the PMP show. Hey, salute to these guys."
yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm gonna be wearing the other team jersey, another team jersey,
Oh,
waving another team jersey, man.
they're gonna throw cups. They're gonna boo you every time you go to the snack bar.
Yeah, I mean, but that as long as you're getting booed, yo, the villain is famous, bro. That's where I'm trying to go with it. Like, like people like Draymond Green, like villains. People love villains, but they hate them. Like Kobe was a villain. Michael Jordan
Yeah,
was a villain. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They love that. Like people love to hate the villain. So if I'm in there booing Atlanta in the front row seats, you know what I'm saying? That, but still dap up Trey Young. You know what I'm saying? That looks. You know what I'm saying? That like we front and center. Like the seats are dirt cheap when they playing bums.
For
So I'm
real.
just go there. Yeah, we can get like for $100, we could be damn near on the floor, bro. No cap. For like 250, like for them bum games. I'm not talking about, but even them bum games on TV. They not on Atlanta, but they on they on the Atlanta channel, the CW. Every
Yeah,
game, bro.
I can't really speak on anything. I've been a Cowboys fan since I was a baby, so
Why
everybody.
were you? Why? Why were you? I just want to ask. What made you? Was it because the family? Was it affected? Most people get teams because of the family pass down. So, was yours due to family pass down? Was it location? What was it?
So my first ever football game was a Dallas Cowboys game. I was living in England.
Good night, Mike.
And I had never seen a football game until then. So, you know what I'm saying? Ever since then, and I'm from Oklahoma, so like we don't have no NFL team, right? So,
Right.
it's the closest one. I had obviously seen them already, so I was like, shit, I'll be a Dallas Cowboy fan. I've been one ever since. Shit.
They've been America's team, so I can understand being from another country, like being over in another country, to know like, yo, I'm going to America. Hey, man, I got to root for America's team. And you were like, good day, mate. I'm going to be a cowboy. You know, like I can see that. Like everybody who come to this country, I would assume fall into our type of sports. Because like soccer in every country, for the most part, is football, is the sport, that every country play. This American football ain't played everywhere. Like rugby is played in other countries as well. And rugby tough as shit, bro.
Nah, it is tough, but nah, they do that. It is a difference, but like now it's kind of like they kind of now, I guess you would say, more so um they're about American football now. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
know that. I know that. I know now. Now they are, because it changed
Yeah,
the time. Because who's in charge of the media?
right.
Yeah, we are. That sports shit.
Uh,
Like niggas who can't even play sports are in charge of it. Like that shit's crazy.
That's funny as shit. It's
It
real.
is. They sit there measuring your hands. Oh, amazing. Look at the size of those. Then they like, yeah, would you come through? My wife loves you guys. Can you come hammer her in? Like that's what them dudes be doing. Cuckolds. But anyway, we're not
I
going.
don't know
We don't.
anything about that. I have no clue.
Bro, I'm
Nah,
just saying
but
that's what they do. But anyway, we got a
so
couple.
we got some clips and stuff. You want to do the first one?
Yeah, whichever one you want to go to, we could
Okay.
do it.
So
So. Y'all
let's
got the
go to
dog
the
over there wilding, yo. Security's getting bigger and badder now, yo. Ah,
Oh yeah. You be wild, bro.
huh?
All right. I say yeah.
Shit.
You be going crazy, but here is the first video that we're gonna talk about.
Oh yeah. Play that one, please, because I love these kind of arguments.
No, come on now. You a parent. You know what I'm saying?
Parent too.
Yes,
I don't
I
want
know.
our kid no more. I'm sorry.
What?
You don't be here.
Now
You don't
that
be here.
part,
me going through all the stressful stuff that I be going through. Sure. I want to go out. I want to go to the club. I want to travel. I want to be able to get up at 2 a.m. and go hang with my friends if I want to do it. You don't be nowhere to be
What?
What? I'm working. What are you talking about?
Doing what?
And you sound real selfish like
He
that.
just said
saying
working.
that. You sound real selfish.
I'm alone. You're supposed to be her father, and I'm alone.
I am her father, and I am here
so
with
her. So
her.
where do you be at? Because you might as well be an absent baby daddy, and I might as well put you on child support.
Oh my God.
To be honest.
Well, where did they be at right now?
With your mother.
With my mother.
Yeah, because
Why?
you want to sit here and put
But she told me she was going to be here with you.
Why would she be here with me when I don't want her?
Oh my God, you sound
Wow.
real selfish, man.
Stop it right
I
there.
don't even understand how we even going through this right now.
Because you don't be here. I gotta sit there and bathe your child every night. I gotta.
But that's what you're supposed to do.
I gotta sit here and listen to your child cry about her father not being here every night. Well, I gotta put her to sleep. I gotta sit here. And
no, everybody need to know.
Okay. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm not here to point fingers. When I put it up there, I think my intentions and the wordage I use, because wordage, when you do what we do for real, and you've been telling me a lot about this, which is I'm trying to get better at it, is what, like the point I might put on it might fuck up. So I'm just gonna start putting captions up because I'll end up defending what I'm saying. And, you know, because what I'm saying can open up if I don't explain it fully. So I did put some shit like deadbeats, like men can't be deadbeats too. No, I was like, men ain't the only one that could be deadbeats. Maybe that was kind of a immature way to put it. But for me, it was just like I can hear a lot. Like it sounds like typical rhetoric that I hear all over the internet. That's all it really sounds like. Like it sounds like, but for real, I've never heard anybody, I don't care how mad they are, info guy, I've never heard anybody say, if I want to wake up at 2 a.m. and go hang out with my friends, I want to be able to do that. Like it was certain, like, if he's the type of nigga that's not doing, like if he's going to work and he's working 12 hours, like, cause she was really like, what work? Like, what you doing?
Yeah, you assuming because he said that right. That's what's happening. And so I get in the context like, yeah, she shouldn't have said that shit. Like that was foul on her part. But
out of anger.
Exactly. I also understand like women do have you know, post-traumatic stress after the baby. They go through all types of emotions. She did say it was a baby, so you know what I'm saying. And
yeah, she said the baby's wondering where their daddy is. So it's not really a baby. It's probably a little bit older, bro. It's probably maybe a toddler.
A baby could be a toddler too, like 2-3 years old, still a baby, bro. They're
Understood.
not, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not like kindergarten or, you know. So
understood.
But my thing is just that I understand at certain points, just because I've been placed in a position where, you know what I'm saying, I don't even give a little bit of financial help. It sounds like she don't get much.
He at least doing that part.
But we don't know that though, because she did ask where you work. So right. You know,
okay, bro. So we also, if we're gonna get into the I don't know, we also don't know if she really is watching the kid as much as she say she is. Like we don't know what I'm saying. All we know,
if she's saying that the child is wondering where her father is, we probably know this is why this nigga did that shit, right? Because she's gotten to that point. So he's trying to validate,
he's trying to make her look bad as a mother.
Exactly. I feel like he's trying to validate why he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, but see,
I would never do this. I would never put
right. I mean, but we would never see. But the thing is, I think that a lot of times, and in most cases, we throw ourselves into that situation. You know, like in most cases, like most of the comments that we look at on any topic or any subject, the first thing that comes into the play or comes out of our mouth is because you know what I'm saying? And I know there was another post that we posted recently. We was so deep because it was like it's 2 gazillion eyes who and you tell me this too, is like, yeah, that's only what I do. I'm not everybody. So I'm just speaking of them in particular. There's a comment up there I can't see. But if his actions are horrible, yes, right? We could also talk about his actions on another post. But if we on her, like the post was specifically, he posted her, he got her. She need to get him back, bro.
Behind it, there's reaction behind it, right?
Yeah.
She laid out some shit. I'm not saying that shit ain't what she said wasn't right. I'm gonna keep reiterating that. That shit was wrong.
That's the only part. That's it for me.
She should have never said that. You know, and if that's how she feels now, she needs some fucking counseling. But I'm gonna say this, like,
you just want I mean, you want her to get the help. Like you want them
more often than none. That's why a lot of them women go psycho, bro. They not only dealing with a whole bunch of fucking hormones and hormonal shit, but they dealing with issues with the other partner. And I agree with Shalonda when she says you got to be careful who you have your kids by. That's 1000% true. But we can't help that. You know what I'm saying? Like, life happens regardless. Like, the only thing we can do is accept accountability and do what we got to do as an adult.
Correct.
I understand that, bro. I understand that. But you're saying that in it's not like this woman said, "Oh, I don't want my daughter at all." This is after she's already been raising her. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like she had the baby and said, "Oh, I don't want the baby now." She's dealing. I mean, and that's why she's at this point.
I mean, bro, and what I'm saying is, I feel all that. I'm not saying she's not in her right to. No, what I'm saying is this: is that in the digital age, right? What you say out your mouth.
Oh yeah.
Like what you in the digital age, what you say out your mouth that's bond. Like that's what is like that's what it's going to be. Now, like all I'm really saying is maybe I don't care about their relationship, what they going through, because like I say, info guy, like Miss Shalon, like there's a lot of people that they go through rough situations, but you'll never catch them as a mother. I'm talking to mothers. I'm not talking to fathers. Whether they had a good, bad experience, I don't.
But you just said you're making scenarios of other people. We don't know.
I mean, but these are because they're women.
Everybody,
they're women though. Like they're mothers though. I'm saying I'm going off what other mothers are.
But you again are going by what other people will do. You feel what I'm saying?
Responses. No, I'm just saying their responses.
I get it, but this is how we change people who do this shit, right? We got to show empathy regardless of how bad it is.
So we don't show empathy.
We don't know what they're going through. We don't at all. Bro,
but how are we not? We're trying to.
This is why people kill themselves, bro. This is why
understood. Like we talked about this last week. So what I'm saying is though, we can teach though. You know what I'm saying? We can teach. We don't have to argue about it. We can teach. We can help. But these things are already viral. So when we have our discussions, we be trying to have discussions to better. We're not trying to put nobody down and say nobody's right or wrong, because all we're arguing now is they're both immature. Like that would be the end. See, the ending of my argument with. See, I'm just saying, be accountable for what you're saying. I don't care how mad you are. I don't care. Like in this day and age, we have to start being accountable of what we do and what we say, especially what we're gonna say on the internet.
What would you want her to be accountable for? She is being accountable. She's saying based off of the shit that she's going
I
through.
don't want. Why would she be here? I don't want her. Is what she
Bro,
said.
Bro, but I get that, and that's a terrible thing to say.
That's all
but
I'm saying.
What are you gonna hold yourself accountable to? You've already said it, and you're at that point where you want to do that now. So now that's out the window. We already know that's bad. She shouldn't do that. We know it's bad. We need to find out why the fuck are you saying that? What is going on with you in the midst of where you are going on the deep end? Because then next you're gonna find out. What I'm saying is, then next you're gonna find out, oh, this lady, killed herself because she.
See, but yo,
lied. I'm sorry.
Info guy. I think info guy. We all of a sudden now we picking and choosing when we gonna do what we gonna do. Like, cause we always do exactly what we're doing. Like, we're not like without like what we're doing is we're not criticizing. We're not trying to put nobody down. We're just trying to. These are problems that like this ain't the only time. Like this has been going on. Like this is something. It's a disconnect. And what Miss Shalonda said is we need to start in the beginning and start taking accountability who we're having children with. And I think she's
bro,
actually.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying.
That's a solution.
You gotta stop doing that. That's not a solution because people change. People change all the time. You can do something in your relationship and change for the better down the road if that other person is willing to accept you changing, right? Am I true or not?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you saying? Like, I get it. Everybody wants the perfect to do all that stuff, but that stuff doesn't happen.
Bro, that's not it. That's not it. All I'm saying is we need, so if you make better conscious decisions on who you're mating with, you don't think that's good? That's not good advice?
That's not obvious. You're stating obvious facts,
but
bro.
It does. But if it's obvious, everybody will be doing it, bro.
Oh, exactly. But that comes. But bro, this is what I'm trying to say. So we need to enforce, bro. If everybody did you make your, when you made your first decision and you had your first child, did you decide to pick? I didn't either. I didn't pick. Bro. I didn't decide to pick my
bro
by that way.
See, but okay. So let me explain. Okay, so now teaching it. So when you're teaching to your daughter, you are going to preach regardless if it's obvious or not. You're still going to say the obvious, bro. I don't understand what's the problem with us trying to enforce smarter decisions with us as a people.
You can say the obvious, but your children can still do opposite, right?
Fine. But you're saying don't say it because it's
obvious. What I'm saying is that, okay, if they do the opposite and they do make a wrong choice, what are you going to do to help her get over that? That's what I'm saying. What is that going to move forward to figure out why you are making bad choices? That's what I'm saying.
I think I'm talking, all I'm talking is as a parent, bro, or for future events. If we start enforcing things like this, who cares what the outcomes are? We're still doing our job, though.
So,
bro, like, I don't understand where I don't understand.
I'm not, bro, we're just having a conversation. I'm asking you, what would you do in regards to forcing that initiative? What would be the plan?
I don't want to force anything, info guy. I just want us to do better. I just want us to do better, bro. That's it. Like, it ain't my job to worry about the outcome, but when, like, you notice as well, as a messenger, you still going to say things, whether it's redundant or not, but people are going to be people. They're still going to make their choices. Like, you're going to tell somebody the world's going to end. Please don't walk that way, right? Now, everybody might know not to go, but people still going to go. I'm still going to say to them, yo, don't go that way, bro. It's not a lost cause just because you're saying something. I'm not trying to change nobody's life. I'm just trying to help us make better decisions. So if Miss Shalonda, her recommendation was good, there could be others, bro. But you saying we shouldn't even say it because...
Bro, I never said that we shouldn't say it. You can say what you want. My I'm saying is that if it doesn't go anywhere and it doesn't change the fact of what that situation is, that it's null and void. If we trying to help people who say shit like that, we got to figure out why they got to that point. What is the issue, underlying issue? Because it could be something mental that they're going through, the reason why they're doing that. My thing is that suicide has gone up tremendously, right?
Bro,
and the fact that we do things the way old school do it and think that is what changed and what helped elevate our generation. That way is why our generation is the way it is now.
No, it's not,
bro. You can't tell me it's not. If we have problems in our,
but that's not the only thing though. There are other factors as well. You know what I'm saying? We're not just going to pull out one factor. There are other factors as well. Of course,
I'm not saying that's the only factor. I didn't.
But that's what you just said though.
I didn't say it was the only factor.
Yeah, but that's
I said we always speak on old school methods of way of thinking.
No, we don't. No, we don't, bro. Like, I don't know where that comes from. It's like we're all individuals. Like, if somebody says something, that's that individual. I'm not going to bring up a whole colony of people they're representing, or I'm that person told me that. Like, I'm not like, that's how I'm looking at the scope of like this person. I don't care about the other. If this person say I'm judging a person of what they words say. So
I get it. You're judging that person based off of the words.
Exactly. That's how.
Okay, but that means that means based on that, people can judge based off of you, based off of the words that you say. Okay,
I don't care.
But
I'm good with it.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. But you can't say oh, we are trying to change how these younger kids from the beginning start, but then you are not trying to, adjust your way of thinking on other things that might affect the way the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? You can't have both ways. All I'm saying is, bro, is I do not care about saying the obvious, because sometimes it needs to be said, right? Right. So what I'm saying is that if we're gonna have progress and moving forward, there's other underlining things that get people to this point. So we got to figure out what else is going on besides just trying to tell them such and such and such and such and such and such.
Because how much time do we have? Like, are we gonna individually dissect everybody's problem to see why something is going wrong, bro? Like, literally, some people ain't gonna make it. Period. If they can't understand for real, then I'm not going to break them down no more. I'm just going to tell them, and like, that's how we grew up, though. That's how a lot of people, and that's the part you're talking about. That's the part you're talking about is, the old way. But what the old way is that if you're not as smart as somebody, then you're going on a short bus, right? If you like it was just the way it was. Now that, which is, I hate saying this because it makes me sound like a brute, but nowadays you can offend people like you can't offend people. You know what I'm saying? Being direct, and now you can't even be honest. And that's
I don't think it's not, bro. Like, I'm not even dismissing you being open and honest. Like, I think the world is a little bit sensitive. But
it's
you can give constructive criticism, right? Like, we're always going to deem things that we feel in our heart is not right as bad, and we're going to critique it, and we're going to say things about it. That's humans. Right. I'm only saying is, along with that, we also should add figuring out underlying things why people have these issues like this. It may not be everybody we get to find out how everybody is or how we move with everybody. It may not. We can only help a couple people. You feel what I'm saying?
I can, but the 30-minute show, though, like, we just trying to bring the issue up from what we hear we make a diagnosis and we move on. Like I don't think
this conversation, a dialogue is good, bro, because you never know. Some people might feel the way you feel. Some people might feel the way I feel. And
yo,
we come into an underlying agreement on how, you know what I'm saying? People
yo,
might.
yo, we got to chat. Yo, we could chat. Yo, we just gonna bring the issue up. We're gonna go back and forth for a little bit, and then we move on to another issue. Because what'll happen is we're not gonna get off the issue. We're never gonna, because it's so we got the chats, and the chats will continue to grow. Like them shits got like 300 comments on a lot of shits because people are still, talking about it. So what we go back and forth of, people agree, disagree, and then we can move on
I
to.
mean, I wasn't talking about the show, bro. I was just saying in general. I'm just saying in
Oh yeah,
general, in general conversations, bro. In
no,
general, these are dialogues that's being happened all across the country, bro. It's not just us. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just
under,
having a regular dialogue conversation about that particular topic. And like I said, I'm gonna reiterate this because I'm not going to sit here and act like we're just disagreeing because we're not. I never said that what she said wasn't wrong. That shit is stupid as fuck. I wouldn't I couldn't imagine having those words come out of my mouth, right? That's
that's
just that's just
now
that's
that
just
now that I know, because I thought you were saying
hell no. I
it
was
was
I
okay.
was trying to say the one thing I was trying to do is based, bro, my level of understanding now since I've been a single father for a while. Everybody knows
Right.
this, like, you know what I'm saying? My level of understanding is different. So questions and things that and things that I say is not pertaining directly to what is said directly, more so the whole thing in entirety, because some people get to that point where they just say outlandish things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just laying out facts that might happen to develop while she got to that point. Because there's probably other reasons why she says some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean,
to me, that means that you probably never wanted to have a child in the first place.
I
But
mean, but that's what it ultimately sounds like.
or
Um,
she was having a child, maybe they were together or whatever the case may be. It was cool. It was honeymoon at first, and then later on it was shit. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a bunch of things, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I just like to bring some more things to that because, like, I fucking commend mothers. You know what I'm saying?
I
Who?
can't hear you, bro.
Oh, my bad. Hello.
Yeah, something happened.
Oh, I said I commend mothers who
Right.
don't make excuses, do their thing, take care of their children while going through all these emotional shit.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I say that I was saying other things, but I agree with you wholeheartedly. The dumb broad shouldn't have said that shit. Like, that was stupid.
Yeah,
So
but like, later on your kids see it. That's not a good look. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
it's like that's going to be ingrained in the internet. So it's like
Right. That's gonna bring on issues like you were talking.
mentally for his kids, for their kids. Exactly. I know.
Yeah. So, really,
It's
plus
a
say something about anger too. Like I used to,
domino effect.
son, I mean, bro, I used to be a harsh nigga, bro. Like I used to say something like I got in fights with my lady, I would do things, I would say things. Even I used to have the sharpest mouth because I'm a quick thinker. So I used to shut people down and hurt them and hurt their feelings a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I regret a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? I've lost relationships with people because of some of the things that I've said, and I'm truly sorry. So I know definitely, and taking anger management is anger. We also have to do a better job of controlling our anger, meditate, things like that. Would you agree?
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
That was a part of why she said this, because she was angry. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? You could tell she was angry because
right.
it was malice, that the way she was speaking.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Now let's get on him before we get off this. First of all, like to put your baby's mother through that type of ordeal, you a sucker for that, right? Like I just want to get on him. Then, you know, he's one of the mentalities that, what's that P word that I always forget?
Patriarch.
Huh?
Patriarchy.
Right. He's the patriarch type. Yeah, I'll be at work. You know, so I'm doing the job that I'm supposed to be doing. Now, I hate them, you know, I hate those type guys who feel, you know, I was on my phone with my mom. You called in, I was talking to her. You know, she was saying, you know, asking me questions about the kids and the relationships, and she knows, you know, plus she dealt with you know, my father was the type of guy who didn't reach out. So when she talks to me, she says she's so proud of me on how I didn't become like my father, you know, because he didn't have me. He didn't reach out. Like, he didn't do nothing. Right. And the fact that she sees me, you know, still having a bond with them, you know, the kids that I don't live with, you know, she appreciates seeing that. So for him, like, he's a sucker for real, for one, putting on camera. Then it sounds like you said, like, he don't even be, like, he just, why they with my mom? Like, he didn't even know they was
just
with
expecting her to take care of
right.
the child based on the fact that he feels like he
for her money. But check this out. How the kids with your mom and you don't know? So your relationship with your mom is even a little shaky.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're already coming across a little crooked and a little shaky, because how they with your moms and you don't even know. He like, where they at? Like, he ain't been weeks. Where the kids at? Oh, they
that boy been on the block for 3 weeks. He don't know where his kids at.
Right. He don't. Oh, what, they at her house? So that call his mom and be like, Brenda. Yeah, what you know, he called his mom by her first name. So
yeah, he in the same garbage jeans. He been in the same garbage jeans for 3 days, bro.
On the block for 3 days. So I already understand the vibe of both of them. So like I'm saying though, we have to have accountability. Like, we got to make sure in the beginning, if we're like, we just can't let them, because like for me, I got, like, you got a daughter too, bro. You don't want them, like, it's going to happen. Yes, them getting pregnant, because, you know, my daughters are in that age bracket now. Yes, it's going to happen, right? But if I'm stressed, you know, necessarily giving the right vibe and message that we're not just going mess with anybody, because there are repercussions. Like this is what happens. Like, all I'm saying is educate. If we doing that part in the beginning, at least doing a little bit more, going a little bit, taking a little bit more initiative, because I'm sure nobody, like, it happens, bro. Like, we're gonna have to be parents regardless, but making sure, like we do and you do, making sure, you know, things are mapped out the right way is an added bonus, bro. That's all really I was really trying to say. Like, I know both of them sound like idiots, bro. That's just personally my, you know.
Nah, I mean, she definitely a duck for that. Like, that was stupid for her to say that.
Nah,
like,
but he's a sucker. I mean, he's a sucker too for the whole, they young and they, you know, like, and then they still gonna be together. Like, that's what's dumb about it. Like, they're gonna make that whole, then they're gonna be at Bennigan's later.
Oh, you know? My God.
They're gonna be what's the joint where it's 2 for 40, 2 for 20 for now? They're gonna be at Applebee's later on, making up. That's what's them toxic relationships these days.
Yeah.
Hey, get down. You want to go to one of them joints and then we could. Yeah, that was, I guess.
All right.
Investigating a violent traffic stop involving a canine unit earlier this month. Body camera footage shows an Ohio police officer releasing a dog on a truck driver, despite commands to stop the dog from at least one state trooper, as the driver appeared to be surrendering following a chase. Errol Barnett has the story, and we do want to warn you, some of the video is disturbing.
This police footage from the morning of July 4th shows Highway Patrol trailing a semi-truck on I-35 in Ohio. State troopers say they were trying to inspect the truck after noticing a missing rear mud flap. 23-year-old Jadarius Rose is driving but did not pull over. More police cruisers join the chase. Rose stops, but when officers exit their vehicles with guns drawn, he pulls away. After Rose sped through a spike strip, ripping away one of his left tires, the chase was over.
Come to me!
Body cam footage shows Rose exiting the vehicle and appearing to comply with officers' instructions.
Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't.
But despite a clear warning from at least one state trooper to the local Circleville PD to not release its canine onto Rose, an officer released the animal anyway.
Get the dog off of him!
The dog biting Rose for more than 30 seconds as he screams for officers to get it off him. Heavily bleeding, Rose was taken to a local hospital. He was then jailed for 3 days and released.
He appeared to be compliant.
Brian Higgins, a professor at the John Jay School of Criminal Justice, says part of the problem appears to be miscommunication between the state police and their local counterparts.
When you have other agencies and then descend on the incident, they have to be in some sort of agreement as to what the use of force practices will be.
Now, both the Highway State Patrol and the Circleville Police Department say an investigation is underway into exactly what unfolded there. But Circusville Police wouldn't respond to questions about whether the officer who released the canine onto Rose has been placed on leave. So still a lot of unanswered.
Yeah. Why did... Bro, I have no words. I don't know what to say.
I just
are we living where they're sticking dogs at us again? Just like
bro,
for no reason? Like,
was he black?
He was definitely black.
Yeah, like Tariq. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, because they're scared, bro. I mean, I don't know,
bro.
But
it was 15 cops out there.
Yeah.
What are they scared of?
Because we're superhuman, bro.
That's not what that dog said. That dog was like, "No, I'm gonna turn down your superpowers."
No, that's because the dummies they use to practice with the dogs are black.
Right.
So when they let them joints loose, bro, they used to it. They're like, "Oh yeah, we tear these shits up all the time." Sad, but
what's crazy about these is it's like we numb to them now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, although we know that he shouldn't have
drive and shit,
and kept driving and shit like that. If the nigga wasn't a threat, why are you releasing the dog on him?
Yeah, but why is everybody drawing 15 for a traffic stop? Why are there guns drawn? Because he said he pulled off some more. He slowed down. Everybody was drawn.
Probably because it was a tractor trailer.
Yeah, but getting out. Like I know it's
getting out. Oh, I mean,
getting out.
Like you probably should expect guns being drawn at you if you're trying to evade the police. But as far as like the communication part, like if the dude had his hands up and the state troopers who started the pursuit said, "Do not," you know what I'm saying?
Do not engage.
Right.
Do not release the dog. Fuck it. I'm gonna release. He's black. I'm gonna send a dog over there. Yeah. I mean, I don't know the situation, but yeah, they don't care about. Yo, there was a quote, like it was opposed to, like we choose education over liberation. I
was gonna bring that one up.
Yo, that shit is so fucking true, bro. Man, like we'd rather have the great education and all that to be proved instead of being, equals. Because, people really think because of the education, I mean, your lifestyle would be different. True. But you get pulled over, you still a nigga. And for real. And in the company of certain, like in the company of them, you're still a nigga. Like, I just want to continuously throw that out, bro.
Like, no, I mean, I agree 100%. Like,
like these niggas be killing me, bro. Like, yeah, I'm, this, that, and the third. And I moved over here and nope, yep. I travel here. But do you know that you're gonna find us everywhere you go? And then it don't matter how good they look, when they show up to others who they trying to be like, they still clutch their purse at y'all. Like they still clutch
like when Sukana came out talking about she want her shit stretched and shit. That white lady clutched her bag so quick.
Oh my God, they're here. Like if something was missing, right?
This nigga said they're here.
They're here. If on God, if something was missing, right? Say you on a cruise, right? And it's like a 5-day cruise, and you the only niggas on the ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something end up missing. You're the first person that's gonna be blamed. I don't care if you elite. I don't care if you got big money and it's Michael Jordan and his family, Magic Johnson and his family. Someone stole my jewels. It could possibly be Magic Johnson's kids. Like that type of. That's what's gonna happen, bro. Now, I might be lying, but I'm not. That's a real shit,
bro. Oh shit! But this is what
the reason we so messed up. Never before have there been anyone that went through what we went through: slavery, discrimination, the whole thing, and then we opt for education over liberation. Now, y'all play with that if you want. Liberation is close to the universal God. Education, any fool can put that book together. Y'all can sit there with all your PhDs. Oh, George Washington didn't beat up the damn British for the right to build a college. They was getting liberated. Then once you liberate, you build the college to what you like it to be, not what some white folks that's sending the money want it to be. And now it's catching up with you. Now it's catching up with you. The reason we so...
Bro, that shit's deep, bro. Like we want to be like, instead of being our own, we'd rather be something else.
I feel like it's especially when it comes to affirmative action. Like I spoke about it or whatever. I did a video on TikTok and I got like tons of comments and views and stuff. Like people was coming at me because I was like going back and forth with it. I was like, it was made to hide some other stuff that was going on, etc., and then to just satisfy us. When all actuality, they still were picking and choosing based off of skin color anyway. It's just they knew now that they had to add a certain percentage or they wasn't gonna get funded. You know what I'm saying? So it's really not a good thing, but it's not just a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because at least we was able to get 3 of them, and get some sprinkle some of them niggas on there. But I agree with him. Like we gotta be liberated, man. We gotta.
So we could teach what we want to teach. You know what I'm saying? And not have to, because we got people now who feel like their status, like in order to be, like they got to shoot for that to be a status. You know what I'm saying? Like compared to that, like they not saying they want to be that, but you could be, man. Like we just need to be. We need to be able to make our own choices, build our own, make our own money. Like Black Wall Street, my guy.
Oh,
are you there?
Black Wall Street should be a good focus, but shit, every time we try to have something like that, you get something like this.
Yeah, but hold on, before you show, but the thing is, we need to make our way to one of these United Nations meetings. You know what I'm saying? As a collective. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to be able, like every other nationality that comes here, they're allowed to get help, a visa. They're allowed to get. So the fact that we got here the way we supposedly got here, then we should be given the right for somebody to fight for us, because everybody else has that. So that's the problem with the liberation part. We ain't never gonna come together because we had a constant where we trying to be like we trying to be like the Kardashians, bro. Like they keep us stuck on this, what the status is. Like even with the rappers, like even with the whatever the status is, you know, we see that like when you don't have, bro, you could be controlled by seeing somebody like you who's up, you know, who's successful. Like when you see that, that keeps hope alive, but you shatter hope. Like it ain't gonna happen to you until you on a level playing field. Like anybody anybody can come up and make the lottery. Like that's what niggas is doing. They trying to make a lottery. They trying to come up out of what we coming out of. But the sad thing is, we ain't never gonna be able to come out of being distant. Like I can't put the word on it, but we're still gonna be second, third fiddle. We still not on an equal playing field. Like just because we got Hove, you know, and we got those up there of power, that means that's just what you know, that's what we're gonna keep faith on. And that almost sounds like Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It almost feels like, because ain't nobody really talk about church no more. Like that day is like that. Like so now our Jesuses and our gods, we're like, what's crazy is I even hear say God and see like over and over. And what happens is like we think anything is possible, bro. But like I'm not here to shatter dreams, bro. But yeah, you gonna get your business off. You know, you gonna do this. You know, we gonna get that. But it's only gonna be a select few. Like, and you know what's crazy? I'm gonna put you on mad game. Is that you could let somebody of another race do the same thing you're doing, and because of like I could be banned or whatever for saying this, but they're gonna get approved quick, fast. Like they're gonna be a little bit more successful, and that's just because of that race card, bro. And we don't have niggas giving loans, so yeah, liberation to me will mean a lot, because a lot of us work hard, bro. A lot of us gonna work hard, and we have something to believe in. Almost, like I said, like Jesus. So we almost praying on it. Yeah, man. I'm investing on.
I mean, you know how my opinion on Jesus, but I do agree with like not everybody's gonna be able to do, and that's simply because not everybody is willing to go the extra mile to get to the position where they'll be just the same. You know what I'm saying? We do already know we have the cards that we dealt with, you know.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I think you can get whatever you want, you know, if you speak power to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not on the level of not being able to get what I want. I might go through some things in my life that may be where I have to sit back and reflect because before I get my blessing, but I'm getting my blessing.
What is the blessing though? See, the thing is, the blessing. What's the blessing though? See, blessing.
It doesn't have to be monetarily. It just has to be pursuing my purpose, whatever that is supposed to be. Like I already know what my end game is, right? I'm about making an impact. So my is like that's money is just a tool.
It is.
It's not supposed to be like an aspiration. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you do know that you need something to get somewhere. You need that to get somewhere in on earth and stuff like that, but you don't you shouldn't have that as an aspiration to be. Like it shouldn't be I'm trying to get money, I'm trying to get rich. It should be I'm trying to make a statement so that my family can
Yep.
generationally, continue on, the legacy and et cetera, et cetera. Like you got to change the way that you speak to it so that it can come. It can't be just I want money, because then
Yeah.
you ain't that shit ain't gonna work.
I'm glad you said that, because deep conversation we were having, I think we need to have it when Z come back, is and we said it before, is most people, even if you ask them, you know, they want to be successful, right? And successful means what exactly? And I feel like for me, I say, people ask, hey, how you feeling, man? Well, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? How does this happen? Bro, I'm blessed. Like I'm not gonna say nothing else, but I'm blessed because, like, for one, being here, blessed. Now, somebody said to me, yeah, what's gonna happen? Like, when y'all podcast gonna blow up? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know y'all can't wait to get all that, can't wait to be, get all that money and doing this. And for me, like I said, I don't care. Like, I don't care about that. Like, I'm scared to be famous, to be honest. Like, I'm scared of that, because I'm
Well,
scared of.
that's probably one of the reasons why you haven't gotten there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
because I'm doing because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like,
right. So whenever the universe, or whenever it's supposed to come to you, it's gonna come, right? When you're at that place, and this is you're trying to aspire to a certain position, and it may not be famous, but it may be somewhere you're able to open up doors to where people can continue this because you built something. And if you get monetarily blessed by that, okay, but that's not something that you're saying that
impressed by.
totally, this is not why you're doing it.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no,
So
because, but like I said, but anyway, successful though. Like, like a lot of people that I interact with, they say that. They was like, yeah, man, I'm just trying to be successful. And I'm like, what's success to you? What, what are you doing? What you doing for? Like, what's the end game with it? Like, I always ask people that, like, whether we interview rappers, or we interview chefs, we interview, barbers, strippers, or whatever. Like, I always want to know, like, what you doing it for, because a lot of people do what they love to do. So, like, and a lot of it, people want to be success. Like, people want money, people want to be paid. Nothing wrong with that. But I think that wanting that so much will let you do or get caught up in.
make you miss
Yeah,
miss that.
yeah,
You miss that.
yes. You're
Right.
missing, like, for real, everybody's in a matrix, yo, but they're in their own different type of matrix. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it might be, whatever my off duty, like, for me, it's getting lost in a lot of things, or do, chess for one, like sports during football season. A lot of people have their own little things that they're into that keeps them distracted from possibly, what they're really looking for at the end of the day. So, like, when you locked up, bro, when I was locked up personally, I was able to really, really, really reflect with myself, because like some days I didn't even talk to nobody until later on. Like it was a lot of writing music, talking to myself, writing to myself, thinking, like meditating, bro. Like really being able to just get into you when you're away from TV, you know, as much as, or the phone or certain things, to where you can get, like, your mind is so fucking powerful. You know this. Like your mind is so fucking powerful. Like the phone really dumbs us down, bro. So like sometimes if I'm not playing chess, I do put the phone down. I put the phone down sometime. And like lately, I'll put the phone up, but I'll talk to my mom, or I talk to my aunt who's a little bit older. Like I talk to, you know, older people and ask them questions about back in the day, how I was. Oh, yeah, oh yeah, this was like that.
I like how you said that, because bro, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and I told him, like, bro, like, I'm at the point in my age where I can't, like, text you all damn day. Like,
yeah,
I want to, if we're going to have a conversation, I'm going to talk on the phone. Like,
call me.
Call me. But then people don't know how to have a conversation anymore.
Facts.
They don't know how to engage with you and talk. Like,
Facts.
I always feel like I'm talking on the others. Like I'm the one that just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no engagements. Like
they're scared.
Yeah, people feel like talking on the phone for an hour is too long. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, damn, like your time can slow down to what you want it to be, right?
But type a paragraph. Like
exactly.
You got to type a paragraph, and you could say that in 6 seconds. Like the time, and then you can't answer everything in the paragraph. Like you really can't do that shit. So like,
it's like, bro, I can't have a conversation with you by text. Like I don't even want to type all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to write an essay. So, and I get it. Like that's the times we in. People are like so, what do you call it? Like,
they got social anxiety.
Definitely got social anxiety, but they got short-term memory. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, short-term memory. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because people can't, like, they get sidetracked by shit. Like you said, the phone and all that other shit. Like, so it's like,
see, because while they're texting you, they're also looking at IG. They're also looking at
doing other stuff. Like, are you really paying attention to me?
Nah.
Are you really trying to understand? Like, so that's why I said, like, I just feel like, and even on the phone sometimes I'm like, damn, like I can't even get engaged with you because, you know, now you got FaceTime and all this other shit, and people can do all types of stuff. They can walk, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm on the phone with you. Like,
FaceTime me from the club, right? You FaceTime me from the club, and I can't even hear because the music's too loud. So, like, I'm not trying to be yelling into the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to, like, I hate that shit. Like, I think this shit got us caught up in the fucking matrix, bro. Like, you got to call me from the club to show me you in the club, right? And then you FaceTiming. Like, I don't want to have that conversation, bro. Like, okay, I see you having a good time, but I just want to let you know I also liked your post on Facebook because I saw you was live from the same spot. So why am I even? So that's why I don't like FaceTime. Like FaceTime for me, I feel like dudes shouldn't FaceTime other dudes. Like I think automatically that's
why is that bad, Sabu? I mean, if you're having a business discussion or a discussion that is valid, I think it's okay. But no, you shouldn't be FaceTiming another guy when you're at the club or you're with a chick or something. You're in the movies and something like like all the weird ass shit. You shouldn't be. If you're trying to have a conversation, I get it.
Now we have a conversation, a serious conversation, and we need to be looking at each other. Yes, but I'm not trying to see your nostrils, your boogers, your pubic hairs. I mean, I said pubic hairs. Your nostril hairs.
Whoa.
Pause, Granddad. Pause.
Yeah. Hey, but look how fast you got to the pause. When I said applause, it took like 30 seconds. You got your finger on the trigger on the pause button. With me, you're like Clint Eastwood with the.
Yo. Yo, but yeah, I guess it's, I don't know, bro. I don't get the whole thing anymore, so I guess I'm getting older. It is what it is.
I mean, but yeah, but when you're getting older, you start to see things really for what they are, man. Like I think the older you get, like you start to understand, like, man, like I was really doing that. Like I was really part of that wave. Like I was really, cause like I don't even like going to the club. Like I'm just being honest, man. You know, no knock on nobody else.
We know.
But see, but here's the thing, info guy. I don't got no problem with nobody who's my age. I'm just saying 45 and up. If you want to still go hang out at the club every weekend, you know, hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, more power to you.
What about older? Like if it's 30 and up type club.
That's cool, bro. Look, but I said every week. I said week.
But you don't even go like once a year.
Because like a reason to go.
Like you're like I don't even think I ever seen you. No, I have, but it wasn't like you was trying to go to the club. You was performing.
Exactly.
So I've never seen you like I've never seen you go to the door and get patted down and pay your cover charge for the club.
VIP, I don't pay. Look, what happened is you see me in strip clubs.
That's true. That's
okay.
True.
So at least because I'm having a good time. Like I'm not gonna go pay to go to a club. Like I'm not looking for women. So it's too many dudes in the club who want to shoot it up for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was another post we put. It was like, ladies always looking for a good guy. He was like, good guys are at home. They go to work and they go home and they watch movies.
That is true. That is true.
Yo, for real, because we
find them in the club.
Huh?
You won't find them in the club.
Nah, if you go in the club, you're not. So, and if you're looking for the woman, the same thing. Same thing.
Dudes are looking for one thing only.
That one night stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. But somehow niggas confuse that with marrying them. Having a baby with them.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Well,
I think we had enough time, man. I think we could.
Yeah.
I think we did a good time, man. Yo, I can't wait to Z get back.
No, that was good. That was good. It was your turn.
I've done plenty of solo shows, man. Trust me.
Yeah.
But this is the first one with this setup. Yo, I wanted to do the Please Don't Kill a Messenger show. I might do that Thursday, bro. Just get a hold of, huh?
Well,
if we can't get a hold of him, I might just do that, bro. And you'll be my special guest.
Okay.
If we can't get no interview. Because then I'll get more. I need to get some fans over there to that.
All right.
Because this will be the first visual version of that. So I'll just send you the logo or wherever we can make it happen. Or probably got to pull up. I got to come get you for that, probably. Because you got to be in the building, maybe.
Well.
Yeah, but man, we appreciate y'all, the fans that are online still who came out to watch, even though we were we were a third away from the normal show because Info Guy was here. Shout out to my brother from another World War Z, the other half, out on vacay, enjoying life. Bro, and his queen. We will be back to you. We're gonna do something short and sweet, probably Thursday. So tune in Thursday.
Pause,
Probably I did pause. But oh yeah, short and sweet. But we're gonna be back Thursday with something decent for y'all. Can't say short and sweet, pause. But we'll be back Thursday with something. We might have him on the camera. I don't know yet, so I'll let y'all know. I guess by Thursday, if I could reach him on the vacay phone. He got a satellite phone out off the orbit.
Phone. It's the bat phone.
Yeah, you got the bat phone. So I'll try to reach out to the bat phone. Either way, we see y'all Thursday, man. We love y'all, and we love y'all some more. Thanks for Info Guy doing what he does best and picking up the slack for Z. So, peace. I don't even see your picture no more, bro. Are you on camera?
Yeah.
I don't see
you in the corner, I think it was, I don't know.
Nah, I don't even see you. Just see me.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We're out of here.
Peace.
Spit is sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life, my wrongs, my rights, my kids and wife. Life's a gamble, I'm pitching dice. Bob Barker grind, looking for the right price. Stuck in a trap for the cheese like mice. Lands on